What's up, everybody? This is Logan here with Infinite Game and Respawn and IGR Rips. And we have got a fun one today. We're ripping this new Stellar Crown ETB. I like opening ETBs. I just enjoy, I use the boxes for sorting. Plus I like getting, the sleeves are cool. They're not the best sleeves in the world, but they're neat. I like that. I love these boxes. I use these for sorting cards all the time. Get your little player's guide. Shows you all the Pokemon in the set. We're not a pre-release store yet. We finally got Pokemon approved, so next set we should be a pre-release store. But for us, it's releasing tomorrow. So I decided tonight to do a video opening the ETB. Take our little cardboard thing out. Let's go through and see what all goes over whatever comes in the ETBs for anybody who doesn't know. You get the guaranteed promo card, and this one is Noctowl. You get some dividers for sorting cards. I don't really use these. I know people that do, but I don't really use them much. But they are very nice if you sort like that. It's just not how I sort stuff. You get a whole thing of basic energies. Dude, they all look like that? That's actually kind of cool. I like the design on that one. But you get a whole sleeve full of basic energies, because it is an elite trainer box. So everything a trainer would need. You get some dice, some damage dice, and a rolling, just a random D6 die. Get a couple of condition markers. You get a pack of sleeves. Normally matches the ETB box art. They're not the greatest sleeves in the world, but they're not bad either. I play Pokemon very, very little. Like, I've got normally like one halfway decent deck that I can play if I decide I want to play. So I use them, but it's because I don't play that much, they don't get used a whole lot, so they'll hold up. Anybody that plays much will tell you that these they don't hold up. You got to change them out all the time if you're going to be playing a lot of Pokemon. Otherwise, just go with Dragon Shields. And then, what everybody really looks for in these boxes is the packs. We get 9 packs in an ETB, so about right under a third of what you get in a booster box. Well, actually, it's exactly a quarter of what you get in a booster box. Sorry. Been opening a lot of Bandai products, so my numbers are off a little bit there. I was like, that doesn't sound right. I got thinking, that's 36 packs. We're literally a quarter of a booster box. So, let's see what we can get. I know we finally got our Pokemon approved. We've been having some people play Pokemon, which may incentivize me to want to try to play some. Oh, right off the bat, we got the Joltik. Look at that, full art. That's a way to start a freaking ETB. That's awesome. I was not expecting that. I was expecting to at least hit a couple of packs beforehand. I've gotten where I don't open much English Pokemon. It's just one of the things that's just for profit. If you're not playing the game, your profit just isn't quite as good opening Pokemon as it is some of the other games. I will open a little bit when a new set comes out because I collect, but I don't open nearly as much Pokemon as I used to. I've realized it's more profitable normally to open Bandai games. I'd say Bandai is probably the most profitable to open, followed closely. Oh, we got another one. Let's go. We got the Kofu Trainer. We take those. 2 hits already. I'd say it's typically more profitable to open Bandai games. Is probably one of the ones I've had the most with. Darn, we're doing good on this ETB though. Look at this. I can't even talk. We got the Grand Tree Ace Spec. Once during each player's turn, that player may search their deck for a stage 1 Pokemon that evolves from one of their basic Pokemon. Put it on that Pokemon to evolve it. If that Pokemon was evolved in this way, that player may search their deck for a stage 2 Pokemon that evolves from this Pokemon. Put on that Pokemon. Wow. Then the player searches his deck. Players can't evolve a basic Pokemon during their first turn, or a basic Pokemon is put in play this turn. Wow. So it doesn't get around the first turn it's out rule, but it can immediately go stage 1, stage 2. That's pretty sick. I know the Ace Specs, a lot of people don't call them hits. I normally call them hits. For me, they fall into my hit category. But what I was saying, Bandai games are normally like one of the best to open for value. Followed closely, I would say, by Lorcana. then Magic. So I open a lot. I'm opening more and more Bandai stuff. I always will have to. I will always open Magic stuff because that is just our best seller. I normally have a way to move the Magic stuff pretty consistently, about as much as I want to move. Pokemon moves really, really well, but the problem is so much Pokemon gets opened because there's so many big collectors of Pokemon. The prices normally don't hold really high, so unless you get really, really good hits out of your boxes, you don't normally come out profiting super well on a Pokemon box. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's not nearly as consistent or as high value as some of the other games. Flesh and Blood's also really good, but the bulk, you gotta come up with a creative way to move bulk, because the bulk for Flesh and Blood just sits. The hits will sell, but the bulk moves so slowly. Salazar, Crabominable. Hey, we got the Melmetal EX. Let's go. Iron Swing. Flip 2 coins. It does 100 damage for each hit. Not bad. But I mainly collect Pokemon, so I like opening a little bit, see what hits I can get, and send pack fresh hits to get graded. It's kind of my play here. And we end with a Squirtle. Look at that little Squirtle boy. Let's go. Let's go. All right. So, not a bad ETB if I'm being honest. I don't know what values are. I hadn't looked at the first value in this set. Because I grade, those 3 won't even get sold. Those 3 will go straight out to get graded. These, I don't collect A-Specs. I don't collect base model EXs. So these will go into sale. But that's not a bad thing. We got what I would consider 5 hits. Because like I said, I count the A-Spec. And I even count the regular EXs as hits. I know they're not normally super valuable unless they're a really played EX. But still. And then we got 3 all arts out of our ETB. I'd take that. I take that all day. Alright guys, as always, we are Infinite Gaming Respawn. You can find us online at www.infinitegamingrespawn.com. You can find us on Whatnot at IGR_NC. You can find us on TCGplayer at Infinite Gaming NC. The link to that will be in the description. All of this stuff should be up for sale, hopefully in the next like 30 minutes. So by the time this video, you're seeing this, these cards should be online. Minus those. If one of these is stupid high right now, I may sell it, possibly, but I doubt it. I really like the little Squirtle. That is going to look so good in a CGC slab. 100%. I send off a shipment every month, and the centering is actually really good too. That's got a chance to pristine. Because centering looks really, really close. It might... It's really close. If it's not perfect, it's really close. So yeah, these 3 probably won't go up for sale. This will probably get graded, go into slabs. That's typically what I do with Pokemon. But the rest of this, the A-Spec, the EX, and all the other just non-beautiful cards will be should be up there by the time you're seeing this video. So check us out on there if you want to buy some. That would be awesome. Help support us. Maybe we'll open more Pokemon if the stuff does well. But we sell a lot of Pokemon, don't get me wrong. But I have so much Pokemon getting sold to me, I don't really need to open it. And because of value-wise not profiting a whole lot, I don't want to take the gamble as a store owner. I'm not saying Pokemon is bad to open. I love to open Pokemon personally. Personal collection-wise, love opening Pokemon. Like the pack fresh cards for grading, and I really do enjoy opening Pokemon. But when you're opening for a business, you have to think of like what's the most profitable, what can we most consistently make a profit on, and this just isn't consistent profit. So I've opened Pokemon boxes and freaking killed it, but it's not nearly as consistent as some other games, so I don't open it nearly as often because we are still a small business. We've only got, even now that we've grown, we've only got 4 employees. I can only do so many cards at a time, so many orders, and open so many boxes and process so much bulk. I kind of have to focus on what does me the best. So, yeah. But anyway, guys, we really appreciate you watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.